Hi everyone, welcome on board to helper.tv, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact.
This incident of coronavirus is taking a new third. It is reported that coronavirus might mutate, and in fact there are even reports of the mutation of coronavirus all over the world. It seems as if the coronavirus is taking new dimension. It is reported, although it is not yet clear if this is coronavirus, but it is good that we are aware of the symptoms, strange symptoms that a lot of people have reported. In fact, I heard something about coronavirus feet. The feet of the person swells in a particular way. You need to understand the complexity of coronavirus. It's a disease. It's a virus that attacks the lungs, and when you cannot breathe properly, if blood is not circulating in your body, there are a lot of other things, and of course underlying health issues that you might not be aware of. They might not be life-threatening, but they begin to show different symptoms, and everybody is different. Strange illness causes panic in some parts of Anambra State, commercial city of Onitsha, Anambra State. That particular part have been enveloped with panic after series of reports relating to records of high fever in the very busy town. If you could recollect that the corridor, I'm talking of the bridge, was sealed by Anambra State governor, and we heard that the governor of Delta State broke down the barrier, and the governor created this to stop the passage of people, since they've called for interstate lockdown. I believe a lot of people do not know that coronavirus is a very serious issue. We are talking of something that does not have a cure. So we are not talking of malaria fever and you say, all right, I will take the herbs from the next corner. I'm going to take injections here and that's the end of it. We are talking of something that has no cure. We are talking of something that has, marveled even scientists all over the world. They are thinking of the solutions to this, but they've not been able to come up with something that you can actually say, all right, this is 100% working without any side effects. So we don't know what's happening there. A lot of Amajiris poured into the north of Nigeria, and as I said before, there is this mutation and a lot of things happening. Science is still learning about this coronavirus and trying to see the way out of it. So you have to be very careful. I heard that people want churches to be opened. If you want to be part of it, go ahead. If you can complain about Amajiris in the north, if you can complain about them gathering in their large numbers, shouting Bible Corona, and you can talk about that. But when your pastor, bishop talks about church, be it open, if you want to go there, go ahead. There have been this report cases of residents in Onitsha as regards citizens of that location. And, it's a terrible thing. They say a section of the town, they have the symptoms, feeling of tastelessness in their mouth, and also inability to perceive odor, smell, odor, or anything. So it seems as if their nervous system and a lot of things in their body is not working, because if you cannot taste and you cannot smell, there is something wrong. Most residents attributed to the cause of death in that area. They claim that this is the cause of death in that area. The cases of death has not been confirmed yet, but people are saying death rate is there. Death rate is just increasing somehow. So if you are in Onitsha or you've got families there, please come to the comment section. Please educate us or tell us more what is happening on ground there. Death rate in my area is scary. 3 people in a day. One happens to be my neighbor. Someone posted this online, and another person said fever, or what is this? So a lot of comments. This has led to to a lot of panic in town, as residents of Onitsha, are presently in a state of confusion as a result of those strange symptoms. They do not know. They just don't know. Is this coronavirus or is this some other viruses? The rate of fever in Onitsha is very high. As at today, according to someone tweeted, the government has assured India Anambra not to panic. We just have to increase our hygiene. Is this COVID-19? Obiano addressed Anambra for the 12th time. Special Assistant to the Governor of Anambra State, Mr. Harrison Madubueze, has called for calm from the populace in his address to the situation. This was done through his Facebook handle. The Special Assistant reassured citizens of Anambra State, of Onitsha particularly, of the state government preparedness in tackling the situation should any outbreak befall the city, while acknowledging the high rate of fever in the city of Onitsha, which at the moment they are not really telling us if it's coronavirus or another virus. We are hearing that something else is going to come by June again that is going to knock people down. I'm not trying to put fear into anyone. It's just this, forecasters and spiritualists or prophet, they are saying something else is coming again and all of that. So I just want us to be cautious, not to be afraid. I'm not trying to put fear. Fear does not do anything to anyone. It doesn't even solve anything. It creates more problem. But I'm talking about being cautious. Do not throw caution into the wind and act like there's nothing happening, that you are so, supreme, or you are immune to whatever it is. We should take care of ourselves. Very important. The special assistant urged Onitsha citizens to maintain good and proper hygiene. It's just there. It's just there that they should not panic, but they should maintain and rely on the protocols, at least for now. Is this a symptom of COVID-19? The government, the state government, should investigate this properly before it becomes something else, an epidemic right there. If it's something else, an epidemic, but if it's coronavirus, it's just the continuation of the pandemic and a new symptom. Is this the season of sickness called malaria, tastelessness, fever, catarrh? Is that what it is? I do not know until they are checked properly to find out if it is coronavirus or malaria fever. And of course, we hope that the state government will not take opportunity to collect money from the federal government and act as if these people have coronavirus. And they want to take money as if we want to take care of them and blah, blah, blah. They use them, put them in isolation center, give them malaria medications, and act as if nothing is wrong later with them and say, oh, they've been cured of the virus. Some people here claim that they can confirm that this is true, that they know that more than 10 people are now having the symptoms. We understand that malaria fever can be there, but when malaria fever now takes over a huge population of a particular area, you want to confirm what is happening. So I want you guys to confirm this for us. If you are in Onitsha, Anambra State, please give us the real details of what's happening, or if you yourself, you are experiencing this at the moment, please do not hesitate to tell us what is happening so that we can raise the voice even much more louder before something else begins to happen there, something that might be very, very deadly. Someone said this is total ignorance from the governor. What does hygiene got to do with high fever? Well, I think the governor is trying to talk about the rest of the people that are not having the symptoms to maintain proper hygiene in case if it is COVID-19. I believe that if it is COVID, they should begin right now to isolate people before Anambra State, according to this person, is wiped out. I don't believe it's possible. We have to be careful. We should not even begin to talk about, God forbid. Yes, God forbid. But we also have to forbid. Also, we all have to forbid. Also, so is this a sign of coronavirus? Is this COVID-19? What is this thing about this high fever, lack of taste and smell? They better report this. They better report this and increase the test and every other available that they need to work with. Is very, 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 very important. I don't know what your opinion is as regards this, or what your take is about this. If you think this is just a ruse, it's a joke or something, well, I want to know what your opinion is about, but I just want us to be very careful, extremely careful about this. Extremely careful about this. Like I said initially, they talked about the mutating, meaning the virus begins to take another form. The same virus begins to take another form. And when it mutates, it's difficult for vaccines to work on them because they will take another form, another strength, another whatever, and they become more vicious than the original virus that the laboratory scientists and the scientists are actually looking into to cure. So if that happens, you should know that that is called biological war. It has become something that might be extremely very, very difficult to deal with. So let us be very careful. Let us be guided. Let us practice hygiene, as the governor said. And of course, the people that have the symptoms already, is high time for them to begin to make sure that they do not connect with other family members in case this is coronavirus or something else that might infect their loved ones. Once again, let us be careful.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.